Hey craft sisters, welcome back to Not So Crafty. I'm Leslie and you guessed it, I'm so not crafty. So something that I have had to face in my recovery from a midlife crisis and alcohol addiction is that I was carrying the emotional load in my relationship, in my marriage, and I didn't even know it. I just thought that's how things were, and women endure, right? We suffer. We take care of others and we put ourselves last. So I didn't even know what was happening. I was managing everybody's life. My life, not even my life, I was managing everybody else's life. And that is enough to make anyone feel crazy. So if you have felt unseen, if you feel some resentment creeping in, exhaustion, you might be carrying the emotional load in your marriage or relationship. And I'd love to give you some of the signs because they were there. I just didn't have the language for it, and it almost cost me my marriage. So while we're doing that, while we're talking about that, we're doing a flip cup fluid painting. Look at these colors. So I got them all layered in there. So I went through and layered the colors twice. I'm going to flip it upside down on this canvas, and then I'm going to use some silicone oil, and I'm going to do chameleon cells. So you just place the silicone oil in the areas that you want it, and it should bring through colors in layers and look like really cool little cells popping up. So, oh, gloves, hold on please, 1 second. Okay. All right, so I've never actually done the chameleon cells before, and that's so on brand for me. Like, let's just try everything out the first time on camera. That's the best way to go. You never know what's going to happen. That makes for good TV, right? Okay, so the first sign is exhaustion. Like, you have so much that you're managing. You're managing everyone's appointments, birthdays, doctor, dentist, school gear, school activities, everything. And your mind is so taken up with all of these things, and you literally have nothing left for yourself. So another sign is you're the rememberer of everything. Like, you do all the appointment scheduling, all of taking said people to appointments, aka your children, ordering food. It's everything. It's everything, and it's absolutely exhausting. But again, I thought that's how it was supposed to be. I'm the rememberer. It's on me because oh my gosh. Those colors are to die for. Oh my gosh, I want to just leave it. Look at that, that is so amazing. Sorry, I get really excited when you see colors. Look at that blue over there, that is fantastic. All right, so I'm just gonna, I really just don't want to get rid of any of this. Okay, so we're gonna go that corner first and then that corner. Okay, so next sign is that you're managing emotions, not just your own, but you're managing your spouse's, your children's. Things like cheering people up, not rocking the boat, smoothing things over. You're doing this like dance of like parenting, but also you're a therapist and manager, and you have nothing left to give for yourself. And that is a huge sign that I missed. I missed them all, actually. So another one is the building of resentment. Asking yourself, am I the only one that is an adult here? Am I the only capable person around here? Yeah, that's another sign. I am going to stop talking for a minute so I can do these because it could take a little while, and I don't want you guys to miss out on anything I say because, I got lots of good stuff still coming. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm back. Looks so cool, you guys. I'm so excited. I really hope that the colors from way down underneath come out, because there's some, I'm right, just seeing mostly the yellow and green right now. I'm gonna go in here. So you can use one of these. I've seen people use toothpicks and do like a cool spiral pattern. I tried to kind of keep it coming off one point in the middle, but that didn't really work. So, boom, booyah. Okay, so last one I want to talk about is feeling unseen in your marriage, kind of like you're fading into the background of life. And this is where I really spiraled. This is where I really started drinking a lot, pushing down those emotions. I had the most wonderful husband. He did everything right. There was nothing bad about him, but I feel bad in saying that, you know, I did carry all of the emotional weight. And I don't know, it's not necessarily his fault. I never really spoke up until it all like boiled to the top and there was this like explosion, and that's why I'm calling it a crisis, because my exhaustion and resentment and feeling unseen, it just manifested in like a lot of bad coping mechanisms, aka drinking, and it numbed everything. And I really couldn't move forward in my marriage if I had just like spoken up sooner, if I really had made a commitment to be open about what I was feeling. But again, I didn't have the language for it. I just thought that was how it was supposed to be. And he had the, really hard physical job, laborious job, and I felt like I kind of deserved to have that extra weight. And I didn't. And to his credit and fairness, I didn't say anything until it had boiled over. So if you're feeling like that, oh man, you got to speak up, you got to say something, because eventually it will boil over, and not in a good way. So that is my little life advice. So hopefully maybe you can recognize something that's going on in your life right now and put a stop to it before it gets to the point of where mine got to, and that was a really big mess. So I hope you got something out of it. Look at this fabulous chameleon cells that are popping up. I'm seeing some blue and some magenta coming through finally. I know it takes a little while for the cells to fully form, so I'm gonna let this chill for a little bit, and then I'll come back and show you guys once it's processed a little bit more. So, all right, check the description for next video's craft, and I hope to see you next time. All right, bye. Okay, here's the wet results. I wish that magenta would come out. Maybe it will. I'll try and take another video later once it's had a chance to really process. But look at those cool cells. Super happy with it for my first time. All right, guys, thanks for being here. It's a win, yay!